We knew that we had to get to the hospital as quickly as we could, so we got in the car. We got the neighbors to watch the kids, and we started driving to the car, driving to Duke in Durham, and we had to get there really fast because it seemed like it was coming quickly.
We got to the ER where, you go into the ER and then you go up to the OB unit, and I had Jeff grab a wheelchair, and luckily he ran because we got up to the OB unit at 7:03 and I delivered at 7:07. So we did not have a lot of time. And Luke seemed great. When he was born, he cried and he was reactive, and they handed him to me and he even fed for a couple minutes, and then he just didn't act like a normal newborn. The nurse in me was like, there's something wrong. And the mom in me was like, oh, he's okay. Like, he's a newborn. He just wants to sleep. And then his fingers and his toes started turning blue, and he was very tachypnic, like rapidly breathing. And that's when we knew he needed to go to the nursery. And then I think we realized by day 3, 4 that we were so overwhelmed because we were like, we have 3 kids now. We have 4 kids now. We have 3 at home and 1 in the hospital. And this is really challenging. We did come to service at some point in that period. Just because we really needed just to worship and really to get out and to be around other people.
It was good to go to church and kind of take a moment as a family and reflect on it all. And Pastor Beckett was praying for Luke and everything, and that was just, it felt really just like just calming, I guess. And everybody came over and gave us meals at different times, and all the meals were different, and they just prayed with us, and they talked with us, and they called us and asked about Luke and the family, and it made a big difference, the support, and knowing that we weren't alone, and that we had a family at church, supporting us.
As hard as this was, the Lord made it so simple for us. We were just sitting at the table talking, and I think Emma asked, like, why are people bringing us meals? Like, why aren't you cooking? Like, can you not cook anymore? What's going on? And it gave this really wonderful opportunity for us to sit down and talk about the function and the role of the church, and about what fellowship is, and about, that Jesus came and what Jesus did, about how he sacrificed himself on the cross for us because he loved us, and that we're really just here to do the same thing. We're here to love Jesus, and we're here to love other people. And such a great opportunity to share the Lord with our children. I guess the verses that I really leaned on are Romans 12:15, which just says, let us rejoice with those that rejoice, and let us have sorrow with those that have sorrow. And just that section of Lamentations 3 that it just talks about, great is thy faithfulness, that his steadfast love never left us.
I think in seeing other people come along with us along the journey, I think that was really nice, and it just showed that you just, when something crazy happens in your life, just trust in the Lord, and things will work out.
I'm Kelly.
I'm Jeff, and this is our
story.